It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors begin the game with the basketball. Curry. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
On a bad pass, going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
It's Steph at the controls. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. Curry to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Green.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Thompson. To shoot for Golden State. Fires the three. Oh, he hits the three.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Jamal Murray. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nuggets have the possession.
What do you mean? Sorry, y'all. I'll be right back.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Here comes the screen. Curry tosses, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Curry with the basketball. Up 5. Steph Curry, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
For 3, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Curry to Thompson. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Cauley-Stein to Curry. Another chance. Cauley-Stein to Thompson. And he adds the free throw. Steph lets loose. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Curry has it. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
Think you know everything about our team? Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website.
Curry to Thompson.
Chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Denver's got it. To Millsap. Has a look. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Curry to Thompson. Short jumper won't go down. Murray into the front court. Leads 1. He throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Curry to Green. Draymond Green missed his first. That one goes.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Millsap. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Paul Millsap knocks it down even with a hand in his face.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Curry to Thompson. Shot clock winding down. Wide open look won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Goes to the right side. Beyond the arc for three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 4. Short jumper stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Offensive board. Paul Millsap. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Nuggets with the basketball. Jokic. Probing the defense. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Russell into the front court. Down 4 to Green. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper misses.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Cauley-Stein powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
From long range, now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Got it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Russell with it up top. Down 5. Shot from the lane won't go. To Jokic. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D. Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Denver ball right now. Jokic. Runner's good there.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 3. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. To Millsap. To Will Barton. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Thompson. Well defended. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Nuggets with the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Russell with it up top. Right now, down 7.
Screen come.
Green to Sean Livingston. Mason Plumlee snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Martin sizing up Draymond Green. Nothing going here on that drive. And the basket good at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Russell to Sean Livingston. Here comes the screen. Livingston to Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Russell. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Martin into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Here comes the screen. Barton couldn't keep it in. Out off Will Barton. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Warriors, number 00, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Russell into the front court. 9-point margin. Thompson. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Slam dunk Will Barton.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Warriors basketball. Russell to Thompson. Sizing up the defense. Shot by Thompson misses. Martin into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Harris against the former Cougar. Here comes the screen. Denver with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Russell with it up top. Down 8. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for the Warriors, number 30, Stephen Curry.
It's Denver's ball. To Millsap. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Thompson to Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Not that time. Martin into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson, no good.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry to Thompson. Steph Curry, now 4 for 9.
I totally thought he was going the other way. That was a tough shot. But then again, this one makes tough shots look easy.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Stephen Curry with a look. That's no good. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry with the ball.
Defense, let's go.
To Thompson.
Come through.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Off the assist.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Murray into the front court. His team on top by 13. Cleans it up. Tough make through traffic.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 15. Here comes the screen. Thompson. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Now whistle. Timeout for Denver, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Jokic. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Golden State at the controls. Paul Millsap pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Green. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Murray with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Add 2 points to the board.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Russell to Thompson. Short jumper misses. He gets it.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You're always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Russell to Thompson. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Harris defended by Thompson. Deep two there, won't go. Warriors have the basketball. Russell to Thompson. Takes stock of the floor. Russell. Paul Millsap with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Substitution being made in this one. Curry. Fires the three. Jokic snares the rebound. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle. Murray with it. He'll run the offense.
You're on the island now.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
It's Curry controlling the offense. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Millsap. To the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass. We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over.
Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
New blood coming in for both sides. Curry to Thompson. Great pass to set it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's a chance from long range, and that's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Nikola Jokic rejects it. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Screen coming up. Screen coming.
Two-point shot for Curry. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Ball.
Jamal Murray shakes free and hits.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Has a chance. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Jokic.
Lock up. Here he comes.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Nikola Jokic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. It's Steph at the controls. It was right there. Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Nuggets entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Warriors have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Assists.
What you see on screen is how this team was able to gain its competitive advantage, doing what's necessary for the lead.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
I'm hillside.
Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. It's Golden State basketball.
Pick coming.
Here comes the screen. And scores. Strong take.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Get down. Half court, hands up. Trap.
Spins away from the defender. Sweet move. Millsap. Oh, Millsap. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
For 3, won't go down. To Curry.
Man, clear the lane. I got this.
Gets a shot up off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Curry to Thompson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Shot by Thompson misses.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
That's off the side of the rim, short.
Screen coming.
Curry to Green. Throws it down.
right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. To Curry.
I got ball, I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
From the painted area, won't go down. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Shot from the lane won't go. Spins and scores.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Curry to Thompson. Green to Curry. 5 to shoot for Golden State. It's Steph for 2. The screen sets him up for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Gary Harris against Klay Thompson. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic looking good. 4 for 5.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Thompson to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson has a look. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Warriors have the basketball. And the finish, slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Curry into the front court. Down a bundle. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken down by Jokic.
Fire video game basketball.
When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter.
Battle, what you mean?
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Warriors, number 0, Dakari Johnson.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Iguodala to bring it up. His guy's down big. To Russell. Over to the right side. To Thompson. Green. Trying to cash in. Shot by Russell off the mark.
Double team, double team.
To Will Barton. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Green to Thompson. Mason Plumlee with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
A shot no good by Iguodala. Murray into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Jumper's good.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And counted at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Lets it fly from long range. Ooh, he'll take that.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
And count the basket inside.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
So you must have now. Visit our team website for more details.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for Denver, number 25.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense to Sean Livingston. Screen coming. Russell. And throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Easy pass to the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Get back, get back, get back. There you go. Watch him. I got you here, right here, right here.
To Will Barton. Has a chance. Barton shot off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Tight space with the crossover. Russell to Sean Livingston.
Watch that cutter.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Possession lies with Golden State. And it's the Nuggets with the board.
I got ball. I got double. I got double. Got him. Be up, baby. Be up.
Lays it up and in.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Russell with a shot, no good. Runner's good there.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and the Nuggets feeling good right now. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game, shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
I'm here.
Fires the 3, trying to hit 50, but it's no good.
Hey, lock up.
Curry to Russell. To Curry. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Entering the game for the Denver Nuggets.
A pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Tough make through traffic.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And the finish at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Stephen Curry has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
Number 31.
And gets both to drop at the line. Nuggets have the possession. Martin. To Jokic. Probing the defense. Jokic. Has a look. He buries it off the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Curry to Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Green. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Jokic. Short jumper won't go down. Curry.
Watch that cutter. Watch that cut. Watch that cut.
Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Will Barton. Denver with 4 to shoot. They go to Jokic down low. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Curry driving, but a shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Jokic. Green always looking for the steal. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Surveys the floor to Curry. Here comes the screen. 5 seconds to shoot. Steph lets loose. Just off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Will Barton. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Russell into the front court. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen.
Screen come on, he left.
Can't connect. Nuggets have the possession. Martin, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Missed a wide open look. To Russell. Green. Kicks it around the perimeter to Russell. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Wide open look won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It remains Nuggets basketball. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in for Golden State, number 00,
Millsap. Jamal Murray matched up with the two-time MVP. They'll work it down to Millsap. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Down low, Jokic. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down big. Oh, emphatic slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feel. opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
4-3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Green.
How the hell did I miss that?
Draymond Green. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Jamal Murray. Tough shot. He hits.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Driving right to the basket. Oh! Out there looking.
Basketball flex biceps. Medium dark skin tone flexed biceps. Medium dark skin tone flexed biceps. Medium dark skin tone.
Contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The pass set it
How do
all
you
up.
still make it
Bodies
if I'm
bouncing
guarding?
all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Navigating through traffic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Warriors basketball. Livingston. To Green. Baseline drive. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot two.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Draymond Green at the line for two shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Murray into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Not going down for him this time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Millsap. Here's a chance from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Livingston to bring it up. Down a bundle. No good. Defense catching a break there. Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
No, really?
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Curry to bring it up. His guys down big. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Curry has it. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. To Millsap. Justice Winslow sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets. The Warriors did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Yeah. No. No. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me read the news real fast. Ooh, Spurs not looking too good. OG Benoli is out temporarily due to knee. Whooping leads to whooping. Carl Anthony Towns, 37 points. Clippers for the victory is theirs.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Denver Nuggets. It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. To DeRozan. Paul Millsap. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. Sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Has a look. DeMar DeRozan First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Fires the three.
Who's doing the five field
That's
goals? Okay.
rebounded by the Spurs. It's DeRozan controlling the offense. Sizing up the defense. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And that's a dig at the defender's pride. You can't have someone spinning and splashing like that at the start of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. DeMar DeRozan. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Spins and scores.
Nasty. You better remember his number and not let that happen again.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure,
stuffs it down with authority.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. To DeRozan. Short jumper won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
It's good, and one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jamal Murray at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 89%. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan with a shot off the mark.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Spurs will take the timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Gets a shot up off the mark. Murray with it. Up 5. Easy path to the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
I got him. Let's go.
DeRozan. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Denver ball right now. Jamal Murray. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Patty Mills to DeRozan. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Murray into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
I see why they got a low standing record because they suck.
Here comes the screen. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Has a look. DeMar DeRozan, now 4 for 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
He made his first effort, but not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Trying to cash in.
What do I wanted to do? I wanted to dunk it instead of trying to shoot
Rudy
it.
Gay. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Lobs it up. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Patty Mills. Shot from the lane won't go. Has a chance and scores.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
DeRozan with the basketball. To Rudy Gay. Probing the defense. Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Can't miss those.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
That's rebounded by San Antonio. DeRozan with the basketball. Down 12. Nothing going here on that drive. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Jakob rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
DeRozan with it. Down a dozen to Rudy Gay. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive to Rudy Gay. Paul Millsap able to blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams.
Get off rookie bum face with tears of joy.
DeRozan. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
DeRozan with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Count the bucket for two.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Murray with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Patty Mills. To DeRozan. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To DeRozan. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound's taken by Plumlee. Murray into the front court. Lead is 12. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. Patty Mills. To Aldridge. It was right there. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Now whistle. San Antonio's going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That boy's living his best life.
Denver's got it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Lyles grabs the board. And counted at the rim.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Flushes it home. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Nuggets with the lead. things with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Nuggets with the basketball. To Millsap. Throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To DeRozan. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Martin against Pirtle. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To DeRozan. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Martin into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. To Millsap. Here comes the screen. Martin to Millsap. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To DeRozan. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Martin into the front court. His team on top by 8. Deep left corner. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Martin's shot no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Fires the 3. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Martin to Millsap. Screen coming. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. DeRozan with it. Down 5. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot, no good. Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To DeRozan. Able to convert inside. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 24, Mason Plumlee.
Martin.
Into the game for the San Antonio Spurs. Number 1.
count the basket inside.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans can never do, even if you're not known for it.
Here comes the screen. Mason Plumlee sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Goes to the right side. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Lays it up and in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Barton into the front court. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. Barton against Pirtle. Going to launch beyond the arc. Good contest. Barton misses. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Spurs have it. Goes to the left side. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Barton. Lyles grabs the board. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Barton into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Let's go.
Has a chance. Harris's shot won't go. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Nuggets have the possession. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Cruises inside for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Denver.
Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Shot clock violation.
You can't turn the ball over like that.
to Will Barton. Millsap. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Deep two there. Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Wide open look, won't go. There's the toss. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
To DeRozan. Rudy Gay. To DeRozan. Nikola Jokic with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the finish at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Patty Mills. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That's dangerous. A little hezzy cross and knockdown. Lots of options going to open up as the game unfolds.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Patty Mills. 4-3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Murray with it. Leads 4. To Millsap. Jamal Murray. That one off the mark. It's no good. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Spurs in possession.
I got ball.
Jamal Murray swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Screen coming.
Right.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. For 3. Misfires. It's no good. Murray into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Millsap. Paul Millsap. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Patty Mills. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's Denver's ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Nuggets in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Nuggets have themselves a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets. The Spurs are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Nuggets have the possession. Spins and scores.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
DeRozan with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Aldridge to Patty Mills. Here comes the screen. The shot by Mills, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss it?
There it is, Nikola Jokic with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
San Antonio with the basketball. Patty Mills. Had a chance, but it's no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jamal Murray trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. To Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. Backwards to the basket. 5 seconds. Denver ball right now. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Marcus Aldridge with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To DeRozan. Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Not that time.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
DeRozan with it. Down a bundle. To Aldridge. DeRozan. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound claimed by Denver.
I might not be playing
Harris up against
DeRozan.
DeRozan.
That much. I might go back to WWE 2K24
To
and
Jokic.
upload that. Because, hey,
Nothing going here on that drive.
Get him 2K25 is coming out
Very efficient and
next
making an
month.
impact. He's 3 for
And I
3.
want to get
Oh man,
done
you're not
playing
supposed to be able to
2K24
do
before
that with that
25
size.
comes.
But in today's game,
I will be
dexterity and
uploading a
mobility
bunch of
are off the
videos
charts for bigs.
in a couple of more weeks.
Aldridge
Probably maybe tomorrow.
with the
I don't know.
fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand
Might start
player
uploading
to send him
videos
left.
maybe
But for a
tomorrow
guy who's a
or
good mid-range shooter,
Tuesday.
that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Mills in possession. His guys down big. Oh, he had it. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Turns and slams it down.
And if you're on defense,
Alright guys, I gotta stop this video.
no need to look over to the coach's bench.
So if you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Everybody
I'm
got
out.
back. Everybody communicated.